Happy New Year, everybody. What's going on? My name is Corey, better known as the C-Man, and I want to welcome you to the first edition of the C-Man's Cinema Sit-Down of 2020. It is the new year. As I said, Happy New Year, everybody. I hope you all had a wonderful New Year's Eve and kind of wrapped up your holiday push with a bang. I certainly did. I have been spending pretty much all day on the couch or in the recliner, sleeping on and off. It was a late night for the C-Man last night. He was real tired, but I'm awake finally at 9:30 at night. I'm like wide awake. And there's a trailer that came out today that I have to check. Couldn't start 2020 any better than with this trailer. So why don't you pull up a chair, man, take a seat. We're getting ready to take a look at the first official trailer for A Quiet Place 2. That's right, man. Mr. John Krasinski back again, bringing us some more Quiet Place, and I'm psyched, man. We got a little teaser trailer that came out at some point last week or a couple days ago. Literally all it was is Emily Blunt, the two kids, walking on one of those sand trails so they're not making any noise, and the sand runs out. And then it's not just ground in front of them, it's leaves everywhere. And like her foot's just about to touch, and that's when it ends. And I was on the edge of my seat like, oh no. Queuing up this trailer just now, like it auto plays, and I just heard like the first 2 seconds of score, and I was already like, oh, I am gonna freak out in this trailer. Quiet Place is one of my favorite movies when that came out a couple years ago. Just a brilliant concept, and when you're talking about fear, having to be dead silent or you're dead, really good fear factor to push in a movie. So I'm really psyched to check out this first trailer for A Quiet Place 2. So let's get our trusty little travel box up. All right, man, we are ready to get nice and small, so let's shrink it on down. We are tiny. The Quiet Place trailer is down below. Let's get our volume up. This trailer's probably going to freak me out, and I'm pumped. So let's see what we're getting with A Quiet Place 2. Oh, dude, I heard the noise. Oh, my gosh, I forgot about what they sound like. Oh. Day 1. Oh, wow, we're resetting days.
What is going on?
Oh, no, this is the first. They're going all the way back to the first day?
It's okay, baby. It's okay. Mom? Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
It's okay. It's okay. We're okay. We're okay. That's okay. That's Where? Mom? Oh my God.
Oh. Dude, Krasinski shot that and sat on it? Oh my gosh. Wow. Now we've got new baby and no John. R.I.P. Dad. What? Why would anybody do that? Someone's with a sniper? What is going on? Oh my God. These are people. God, those things are...
I don't know why you came all the way up here. There's nothing left.
Please. There are people out there worth saving.
You don't know, do you?
Is that Cillian Murphy?
I do.
Jaimin Hansu!
The people that are left, they're not the kind of people worth saving.
Ooh. Oh, dude, that is... I'm about it. I'm about it, right? Like, let's go find all the other people that are dealing with all these terrifying sound aware alien creatures. Oh man, that looked pretty good. That scared me less than I thought it was going to. It's funny where I think even the original trailer and the teaser really dialed up on the quietness. And we did get to see a little bit of that here, but this one kind of more setting up the fact that like they're heading somewhere where there are people, and trying to get to a group because they got a baby and only her and 2 kids. So I like that setup, and I loved that opening, man. Going back to day 1, I was like, oh, we're resetting to like day 1 post John Krasinski. No, we're resetting to day 1. And now, granted, I think after watching it, it's possible you don't really see the kids' faces at all, so they could have shot that for this movie. But at the same time, like maybe they shot that for 1, and John was like, you know, why don't we not include that? Because it's way more big and loud, right? Than the quiet that the first one was. So if it was shot back then, I think it would make sense to remove that scene. Putting it in here, though, I love like getting to finally see like what actually happened at the beginning of all this. Is kind of the one thing we only hinted at in the first one, and never really dove into like that. So that looks awesome. Like you're gonna get a different vibe of like seeing like crazy mayhem monster movie stuff. But as long as we get back to that dead silence, I thought we'd get more of that in the trailer, which is why I was gonna freak out. But that looks really good, man. Like I said, I'm all about A Quiet Place. I love what Krasinski did with the first one. I'm pumped to see what he does with the second one. I love Emily Blunt. And adding Cillian Murphy and Jaimin Hansu in there, that's awesome, dude. So I like that idea of getting more people involved, which also just ups the level and the ante of somebody making a mistake and making noise. So I love that. Looks like they're playing with all that type of stuff again, as well as, I think, being more action-driven, which could be a bad thing if there's too much of it. Because I think the success of the first one was really living in that dead silence like the whole movie. So I'll be interested to see what Krasinski does playing with that stuff. You know, and one of the other things that I really do dig about the trailer and what they set up there is Cillian Murphy and Emily Blunt's back and forth about, like, there are still people out there worth saving. And Cillian Murphy's like, you don't know, but I do. Nobody out there is worth saving. And then that last shot of her cocking the gun and pointing it is she pointing it at one of the aliens, or is she pointing it at a person? So I want to see how they play with that. And like I said, overall, I'm just really pumped to see what Krasinski does with part 2. I was a big fan of the first one. Totally here for this. Now, I want to know what you're thinking, man. Did you start your New Year's off with the Quiet Place 2 trailer? Are you pumped for this? Were you a fan of the first one? Is horror not your thing? Do you want to not go anywhere near this movie? If the first one just didn't do it for you, anything you're thinking about A Quiet Place 2, what we saw in the trailer, what you're looking forward to or not looking forward to, let me know all those things down below in the comment section. As always, if you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. And if you're new, you all come hang out with the Seaman as we travel toward A Quiet Place Part 2. Then you got to come join the Cinema Sitdown Squad, man. Jump over there, hit that subscribe button, hit that little bell. You'll get alerts with the bell hit anytime I make a video. So you want to come join along? That's the way to do it. So go do that if you so choose. I'll keep cranking on content in the new year. And until next time, for the Seaman's Cinema Sit Down, I'm the Seaman. I'm signing off. Peace. Well, if you aren't still here, looking for something else to check out that's Seaman related, why don't you check out a video like this guy or this guy? And if you really want to help the Seaman out in year 2, hit that subscribe button and come join the Cinema Sit Down Squad, kids. You know what to do. See ya.